Is Glizz not the best player on this fucking game, Soul Flame?
In the fives, he's talking about in the fives.
In anything. Put Park in there.
He's definitely not. Nah.
I feel like such a bum using Paul George, dog. I feel like I'm using Steve Francis.
Look at him, because he's a 6'3" shooting guard. Small point guards are not it no more, bro. The last small point guard that's actually good is Young, and that's because he's an insane passer.
Alright, y'all, so look, this is basically gonna be like a raw film type of video, bro. I don't really like doing these, but people like them, you know what I'm saying? So make sure you like, comment, subscribe, let's get into it. So we're gonna go into the sigs. First of all, these are the sigs I'm using right here. D Fox pass style. Look, this has nothing to do with the video, we're talking about dribbling. Zach LaVine dribble style. If you want to try something else, you could try DeJounte Murray, but we use Zach LaVine. Now, signature size up, we have Tracy McGrady. I've tried so many other ones. I feel like Tracy McGrady definitely is the best one, but I don't really use that in the video. But breakdown combos, Jordan Poole. Breakdown combos, Jordan Poole. You could try Devin Booker, right? You could try Devin Booker, but that's really the only difference, I'm gonna be honest. But I like Jordan Poole. Escape moves, Paul George. I have been using Jimmy in a lot of my clips. In any clip you'll see, you'll probably say Jimmy. But I've tried Paul George, and I actually started winning a lot more, so I'm gonna stick with Paul George. Combo moves, Jason Tatum. You can use whatever combo moves you want. I just use Jason Tatum for this video. Crossover, Lonzo Ball. The only crossover that is good in the game, I'm gonna be honest. I don't like any other crossover. Behind the back, Kobe White. Some Shea Gilgeous is cool, you know what I'm saying? But that's pretty much it, bro. I don't really like too much other ones. Spin, Penny Hardaway. Penny Hardaway, only good spin that people like, right? So we're gonna keep that. Kobe White, hesitation, love it, you know what I'm saying? Love it. The quick stops looks nice with it. I'm not saying it's the best one for quick stops, but it make my quick stops look good. Step back, Devin Booker. This is the best step back in the game for sure, but if you don't like this one, you can try Vince Carter. Vince Carter is also really good as well. And then triple threat styles up, Kobe Bryant. A lot of people gonna ask for my motion style. My motion style is Jalen Suggs. I know y'all can't see it, unfortunately, but hop jumper we use Dylan Brooks. And go-to shot we use Dylan Wright, man. Now let's get into this dribble tutorial, man. Like we locked in, I'm telling you. Now, there's a lot of moves that I've learned while playing, right? And I only do a certain amount of moves, bro. A lot of people are gonna say that, bro, you move so much, bro. It's like you only got these moves, bro. I'm telling you, it's not really that much to do, but let's get into it. So basically, you have the Paul George spam. You can spam this back and forth over and over. Now you're gonna lose the drilling, obviously, but that is the Paul George spam. So you can look on my screen and like look, but you lose it. You lose the adrenaline after you spam it 3 times. But all you gotta do is hold RT and flick the right stick to the right, or right stick to the left, and this is what you do. Now you just flick it back and forth like this. Hold RT the entire time. That move right there is good. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you use screens, that move right there is definitely the money maker. No exaggeration. It definitely works every time, especially using the screen. Get you easy midi fade, you know, just get right, you know what I'm saying? If you want to get an easy midi fade, you can do this, spam it until you see your defender mess up, and then boom, just take it. But all right, so the next thing we got is a Jordan Poole breakdown. Now this is easy. I'm gonna be honest. Now this is easy. It's just this right here. So I love to do this, but I love to cancel out of it like this, or like boom, just out of this tween, just to have a different move, you know what I'm saying? Like I never let it play all the way out, but the way you do it is you hold RT and flick the right stick up. And then if you just let it play out, this will be it, you know. But I like to wait till one tween the leg and then do a snatchback right after. And we're gonna talk about that snatchback later on. But really just hold RT and flick the right stick up, and it'll give you this right here. It's nice. Now look, D-book breakdown combo works the same way, and it's also nice. What I will say. Now the quick stop, right? This right here. A lot of people have been asking me, bro. A lot of people have been asking me, how do you quick stop, bro? How do you quick stop, bro? Listen, the quick stop is clean, bro. I'm gonna be honest. The quick stop is clean, but I only really know how to do it off of one move, like, and it looks nice. But the way you quick stop is you basically run one way and you flick the right stick up and shoot, right? Now it looks nice. But what I will say though, because I just gave y'all the easy way. You could do a Paul George, right? And then it'll look better. That's why I have been using Jimmy Butler, but you could use Paul George and it looks nice. It looks like old 2Ks, you know what I'm saying? Where like you can quick stop from like just really quick. I don't know how to really explain it, bro. I'm trying to talk and dribble at the same time. I've never really been able to do that. But Like if you do a Paul George and then do it, it looks nice. Now look, you might be like, yo, that's so predictable. Like everybody's gonna know that I do that, bro. Listen, it's really not, bro. I'm gonna be honest. It's not predictable at all because somebody might think you're long running, or if they get hit by a screen, you know what I'm saying? Like you can do that any type of way, and it looks nice. So all you gotta do, hold RT the entire time too. You can hold RT the entire time and shoot, or you can let go of RT. When you flick the right stick up, all you gotta do is flick the right stick up, bro, and you look nice. You know what I'm saying? I'm running somewhere, flick the right stick up, shoot. It's really easy. I'm not gonna stress it enough. You need this in your game. I thought I didn't need this in the game, but since fades have been taken out, you definitely need to implement it in your game, bro. I'm gonna be honest. You definitely gotta implement it into your game. So make sure you get that right. But off to the next thing. So Devin Booker snatchback, this right here. I'm gonna teach y'all to spam though too as well, but this Devin Booker snatchback. You hold RT and flick the right stick back. That's really all you do. But the way to spam it, bro, is basically a left stick cancel, right? But you hold the right trigger and flick the right stick back to do it, and then you flick your left stick to that opposite side, and then do it again. Now it's kind of hard, I'm gonna be honest, but you see I'm getting it sometimes, right? So you do the snatchback, right? And then you basically walk to the left a little bit and then do it again. You feel me? It looks kind of messed up sometimes, but I like it. You know what I'm saying? It works sometimes. I don't know if y'all know who Chad Benz is, but he definitely spams this move a lot, and he cooks people all the time with it. And you really can use this on the screen. You can use this ISO and whatever you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you like. But yeah. All right. So the next thing, combo moves. Now combo moves. The way to use combo moves of the court, a lot of decent dribble heads use this, right? Which is like, hold on, let me lock in. So what I like to do, right? I could do it between the leg, cross, and behind the back. Hold on, wait, let me do it. Between, cross, behind the back, boom. Now that one looks nice, right? Now that's combo moves, I believe. But I'm not sure. I think it is. Somebody's probably gonna correct me in the comments, but. The way to do that is, right, so you gotta do a tween first. So learn a tween, boom. You flick the stick bottom left if you have the ball in your right hand. You don't have to hold RT, boom, right? So now after you do that, you flick it to the right after to do a cross. So flick the right stick bottom left, then flick the right stick to the right if you're starting off in the right hand. Hold on. Dang, I messed it up now. Hold on, let me run. I ain't running for real. All right, boom. Now after you do that, you want to hold RT and flick the right stick back, and boom, this is what you get. You know what I'm saying? You can do a lot of different variations of it. I'm just giving y'all one variation. This is another variation. That's a cross, 2 crosses, and do it. Hold on. And basically, you could just do it coming up court. You get a free 3, acting like you're going to go to the paint, and then boom, you literally hurt somebody. You literally hurt somebody if you do it. One of my favorite moves right there, to be honest. But now we have to talk about the Lonzo cross, right? Because a lot of people like my Lonzo cross. Hold on. My bad. I got to talk about this real quick. All right, so a lot of people like doing Lonzo cross, right? And it's so easy to do. All you have to do, if you're running forward, let's say the ball's in your left hand, you flick the right stick top right, boom. And that's what you get. Top right. If the ball's in your right hand, flick the right stick top left. It helps a lot, bro. You know what I'm saying? It gives you great animations. You gotta figure out what angle you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Once you figure out what angle you want to do, it becomes super easy. It's easy for rim runs. I feel like they definitely slowed it down this year. But maybe I am tripping. I'm gonna be honest. Maybe I'm tripping, but I feel like they definitely slowed it down. I feel like my stamina needs to come back after I just shot a shot, but we're not gonna talk about it anymore. Lonzo cross is pretty easy. Now tween spam, all right? Tween spam. Everybody know my tween. You know what I mean? I love to spam the tween up the court. And it barely takes away your stamina. But all you gotta do, right, is do a regular tween the leg, but just don't hold RT at all. So if you're running up court, bottom right, bottom left, bottom right, bottom left. Actually, it might be. Look at my screen, because I'm not really explaining it right. Because I don't think it's bottom left. It's like, I guess it is bottom left, but bottom left is behind the back, right? So I don't know. It's like in between the middle and bottom left, like, or it's in between left and bottom left. It's in between right and bottom right as well. And you'll get that tween the leg. But all you gotta do basically to do that move is just don't hold RT. You know what I'm saying? Just don't hold RT, and that's what you get. The move is effective coming up court. it definitely makes you look a little bit flashy. You know, I want to look flashy sometimes. You feel me? I want to look flashy sometimes. So, that's what I end up doing. Now, the L2 cancel. A lot of people like to do this. Now, I do this almost every possession out of the ball. I'm gonna be honest, because this move is just clean. I'm gonna be honest. This move is just clean. I feel like you definitely need it in your bag, bro. So the way to do L2, right? My fault for looking down. I gotta look at what moves I got, man. It's all on a list and stuff. But let's say you go into the right. It don't even matter which side you're going to. Hold on. Just make sure you're running one side and flick the right stick up down. Hold RT the entire time. And it's gonna give you a really good thing. Now it gives you the D-book step back every time. It depends on what step back you have, right? It definitely depends on what step back you have, but it'll give you this every time. And people like to do this all the time when they're using screens. They act like they're on left, the L2 cancel, then fade it. Like I said, up down. Hold RT the entire time. And bro, that it's clean, bro. I can't even stress enough how clean this I can't even stress enough how clean this L2 cancel is. But there's another one, right? Which is I could do it with the Paul George. And so basically what you do is now this one's a little harder and it's a lot better for smaller guards, I'll say. Because yeah. Alright, so you know how I said I do up down? So let's say you go to the left. You do up and then to the right with right stick. Hold RT the entire time. But you gotta make sure you're running. And this one's kind of harder with Paul George. Smaller guards is way easier, right? But once you figure out what a taller guard, you could literally spam it. I hate that the stamina is like this. I could definitely be in lethal shooter right now. I just remembered, and the last person told me I should be in lethal shooter. So that's on me, y'all. But yeah. So basically, all you gotta do is use the one side, flick the right stick up, and then to the left. Quick though, it's quick. This is like, I don't think a lot of old men can do this, dog. That's like, this is a lot of hand coordination, bro. I'm gonna be honest. A lot of hand coordination. It's a lot of locking in. I'm gonna be honest, I don't even know how I'm doing it sometimes, but like I said before, make sure you flick the right stick up and then to back to the side that you're coming from. So let's say you're coming from let's say you're going right, you flick the right stick up, then to the left, boom. You can shoot off it, it's nice. You could spam it back and forth, it's nice. But yeah, that's it for that move. I'm done talking about that move. I can't talk about that thing all night. All right, so last move, Kobe White Hezzy. I love this move right here. I might combo with it, you know what I'm saying? I might combo with it. You know, you might see a little hezzy in there. Or just do it just to get open. Like, let's say there's a screen on my right, and I act like I went right, boom. Hezzy, green, I'm telling you. Especially if you're a taller guard, bro, it's money. I'm gonna be honest, it's money. It might be the best move for simple and patient guards, I'm gonna be honest. Because it's so quick, so clean, you can shoot right over it, right off it. And all you have to do right is hold RT. Let's say the ball's in your left hand, you want to flick it to the right. Hold RT, boom. I mean to the left, boom. It's the opposite of Paul George. So if the ball's in your right hand, hold RT, flick it to the right, boom, shoot right off it. Green every time. This move right here, one of my favorite moves, like I said. But yeah, man, I ain't gonna waste no time, man. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Look, we come with bangers every day. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, because I'm posting every day, bro. So help me help you. But spam one out. Let's get it.